Hey, g'day everyone, and thanks for tuning in. On this episode of the Barra C1100, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and get the handbrake lever assembly mounted to the floor. I've already modified, this used to bolt onto the Falcon seat. Because I'm using the Falcon handbrake cables assembly, I'm going to use this, so I've got to mount it to the floor somewhere. Put that down there. I want to go ahead and fit the shifter cable that goes from the column to the transmission. Obviously I've got to work out how I'm going to run that, and then if I have time left over, hopefully I do for this video, I want to go ahead and start sussing out running these hard lines from the tank up forward. So yeah, let's get into it, eh? Alrighty, so as you can see, this used to be the spot where they mounted the old seat belt. I'm gonna obviously change it to a different style than the old lap sash. Got a retractable belt, probably gonna mount the side here. So I'm looking to use that as a mounting point for the handbrake lever. So I'm gonna go ahead, rip that off, and yeah, see what position that handbrake lever looks like, drill a hole, get it mounted, then yeah, go ahead and mount the other hole. Alrighty, so I've got that rear hole drilled, as you can see. Happy with that, happy with the position. So I'm gonna go ahead, mark the front hole on that bracket, drill that, then drill the body and get it bolted down. So looking at the cables. Alrighty, so got the handbrake lever bolted in position. I just grabbed the intermediate cable and run it to the lever. Got it sitting in there. Before I go run it through the cab, what I'm going to do is actually put the park brake cables onto the diff, get them set up. And then this is the bracket that I took off the Falcon. This is where, the cables mount to. This was on the body, so I'm going to try and, like I said, I'm going to fit the park brake cables to the diff and see where they want to run to on the Holden chassis, and then see if I can utilise this to marry it all up. So let's fit these cables. Alrighty, well that looks like it's going to be pretty straightforward, everything being equal. this support for the fuel tank, yeah, it looks like I might accept that park brake mount straight up, which is also the exhaust mount in the Falcon. But yeah, I'm thinking if I mount that somewhere around there, those lines are going to be able to run straight up there and pick up that intermediate cable. So yeah, might go ahead and mount that bracket, and then yeah, if I'm happy with it, I might drill a hole in the cab and hook the rest of the system up. Alrighty, so I've got that cable run, drilled it through the hole, drilled the hole through the floor there, used that factory Falcon grommet, and just secured it with the factory tags that the Falcon had. Then I went ahead and joined that front section to the rear section, and put that bracket in the middle. I'll just slide under here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's going to work out pretty good actually. So yeah, that's that other bracket that I've just sort of temporarily set up there. But this is the bracket that I took off the body of the Falcon, and looks like I'm just gonna have to I'm gonna be able to secure it up there in that center section, and yeah, she's all gonna work as factory. So I'll go ahead, clean that bit of rust and paint off there, and get that welded in position. Then I'm gonna start looking at the shifter cable. So when I got the that bracket off the Falcon, just tack welded in position, everything's looking really good. So like I said before, gonna go ahead and start trying to fit the shifter cable that runs from the column on this thing down the transmission. So yeah, gonna take a sticky at that now and get into it. Rightio, so I've fitted the cable both ends. It's currently bolted to the transmission at the moment. Sort of working out the best way to route it, and I'm thinking it looks like probably going to come through about there-ish on the firewall, because as you can see, straight across there, that's where it links to the column, and the way the column is, it sort of pulls it sideways, if you like. So yeah, gonna hopefully bring it out in the right spot. That's the bracket that comes off the cable that bolts to the vehicle, but obviously we don't have that here, so probably have to modify this or make a secondary bracket come off the firewall to pick that up. But yeah, gonna guesstimate a spot in this firewall, drill it, and see if it works out. hole's not big enough. Yeah, I'll take my safety squints off and put the actual safety glasses on. Sorry about that, my bad. Let's make this hole a bit bigger, eh? Oh yeah, so we can fit the end of it through, but we've got to go bigger for the spot where this bracket bolts on, so keep going bigger, eh? Alrighty. Alright, let's see how that works here then. So I had a pretty good guess there before where that's come through the firewall. That's that bracket there. As you can see, the big bend on it. What I'm thinking, I'm going to take that bend out of it. I'll straighten it out. That way we can bolt it through the firewall. So yeah, going to go ahead and get that straightened out, mark it up, drill the holes, and get it mounted to the firewall, and yeah, check the operation of the shifter, right? Rightio, so I got that bracket drilled. I'll just get a bolt and mount it there. Once I got the bolt out, then I can check the shift operation. So yeah, bolt him up and check him out. Rightio, so it looks like we had a bit of a win here. As you can see, the cables mounted. Yeah, we can go through the gears up here. Seems to be working pretty good. So yeah, we'll go ahead and might have some lunch, and then when I come back I might see if I can have a look at them hard lines, like the fuel lines and all that jazz come from the tank. Rightio, so these are the hard lines I was talking about. As you can see, it's fuel lines, breather line, and it's got one of the brake lines, like the rear brake line as well. So I was just going to see, go and sit it up underneath and see if I can maybe utilise it all. So yeah, get underneath and have a look. Rightio, so I ended up running those lines, got it clamped in a couple of spots, as you can see. It looks like they're going to work out really well. Just got to do something with the rotation of this fuel filter to get that bracket either back to there or to the floor, probably just to that rail. But yeah, the lines are hooked up, going to the tank. Just jump up top and show you. So yeah, as you can see, the lines are hooked up. It's clamped back onto the chassis rail there. So yeah, they look like they're going to work out a treat actually. So I'm pretty happy with that. So far so good. But yeah, using the Falcon tank and lines and all that jazz. So yeah, really happy with that. I think I'm going to shut this video off here, everyone. Got a bit on, and I think this should be enough for this video at the moment. As always, thanks for watching. If you could do us a favour, leave us a like and a comment. Really helps out with the algorithm. Doesn't matter if it's a letter, a word, an emoji, it all helps. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.